Hello the internet! It is Saturday the 3rd of May 2025 and welcome back to the channel. What's this thing here on my microphone? Well, I'm sure it's there for a reason. I don't know. Lots of changes happening right now in Culburra Beach town. Got a big one that we are announcing. Well, I've already announced it, but thought I'd bring on Poops to explain or to have a conversation, a little bit of a chit-chat, welcoming her to the coast. She'll be coming in a little while once we've just said hello. Yeah, big changes, family changes. And so, yeah, it's a thriving household here. And it's going to be that way for quite a while. And yeah, been a week of that so far. It's been great. Yo, Sirius, how you doing over on Kick? How you doing, man? Good to see you, buddy. I am on YouTube, but I can see the chats from other platforms, but I am on a YouTube stream. And we are still using the iPhone as my camera. Is that level? I didn't even check if it was level. It's kind of hard to tell. It looks level. Colors are a little more contrasting. By the way, I haven't heard anything back from those guys. They received the camera. It said your camera has been received. This was today's Saturday. Yesterday was Friday. The Friday before they said they received the camera. No, wait, that was Good Friday. My bad. Wait, no, it wasn't Easter Monday on Monday. No. It was that Friday. They said they received the camera. So they've had the camera for the whole week. And on Friday this week at about 10 a.m., I sent an email saying, just wondering what's going on. Any updates? And nada. Maybe it's more damage than I thought. Maybe just the HDMI cable or connecting point's not what's broken. Maybe there's something else in there that's busted. I don't know. But I'm happy to use this. It looks sort of okay. Like, it kind of sucks that I haven't got a phone to use. I normally have my phone here, just whatever, but now it's up there. But it works. NDI gets a lifespan of around about an hour, and then I think you got to reset the NDI connection. It's not great. I've got a cable plugged in. By the way, I'm still running on this Mac. I'm still running with, what is it, Monterey? Let me tell you, I'm on Monterey 12.7.6, and I keep getting told to update it. Like, I keep getting messages saying, you got to update, you have to update, you got to update. And the most current one is when you plug your phone in. I'm actually just doing it for a charge, but it does cable into the computer, into the laptop. And it says an update is needed to the laptop to enable this functionality, aside from getting a charge. Yo, Jake, how you doing, man? On YouTube, like, share, thank you, man. Like, share, like, and share, thank you, dude. Yeah, so I might have to succumb myself to an OS update, something I do not like doing. Holy shit, I do not like doing an OS update. There's nothing in the announcements of the new OSs that get me so pumped up to go, oh yeah, I'll go and update immediately. I mean, there's been three OSs since Monterey. Oh no, they're on to the third. There's been two. So Monterey, then something else, and now something else. Two full rollouts plus dot points, and I've never updated past the maximum Monterey because it all works. Like, why would I update when it works? You know, you can't really force me to update unless I'm getting something extremely important. Like, let's just say OBS stopped working on Monterey. Then I'd update, you know, that's when I'd be like, oh, I'll update today. I'll spend the whole day doing it. So Easter's been and gone. The weather is still warm. It's kind of actually today is a super good day. Beautiful day out there. Beautiful. The ocean is perfect. The water was warm. Waves were good. I didn't surf very well. But nonetheless, it's all fine. I'm kind of stalling here. I want to go and get Poops, but I don't want to do it straight away. Just leave the chat a little whiles to manifest itself. By the way, let me talk a little about what's going on Partai. Did you guys hear about Partai? A lot of partnered Partai streamers have just been axed. And from what I could see on the Twitter machine or on the X machine, No real explanation, but just partnerships just canned. Imagine being partnered on a platform. I kind of do. I know what this feels like. Imagine being banished without much explanation. D-Live. Yeah, but that's what's happening right now on Partai. And I was just promoting it. I was just saying how rad it was. And then the next couple of days, I'm looking on Twitter and it's like people are getting deplatformed from Partai for no apparent reason. Shit. And on the other side of the coin, beamstream.gg is now monetized, and I'm in the monetization program. You can support me over on beamstream.gg/givesaminute if you wanted to. This is a beta, an open beta, but a limited beta. And I'm lucky enough to be in that program. So yeah, I mean, hopefully everything goes according to the plan with Beamstream and we move down that avenue and everything works. Everything worked today. All the restream outputs worked, everything, even D-Live, it worked. That's the one that normally you got to stop it and start it to make certain it's working, but it seems to be working pretty fine. I'll address this too before we bring Poopsie in. I'll address this. So I made an announcement or spoke about something that I want to do on my channel coming up in August or post-August. So I guess in September, I suppose. It actually might even be later than that because I'm probably going to go up the coast for a couple of weeks surfing. But anyway, the point of it was that I really want to change. It's not changing direction. I want to take a little avenue down. This metaphor's not going to work. In August, this channel celebrates 10 years. 10 years of existence. 10 years on YouTube as Gives a Minute. That's been a fun 10 years, right? The first couple of years were pretty spurt. That was the growth spurt, the snorkel masks and all that stuff. You could all agree that post that stuff, my channel has been a slow burner. I'd even call it a slow singe. I'd even say the fire's out. You know, it's just small. It's not even smoldering. There was a fire there, and you can see the remnants of where the fire was, but the fire is long gone. And to be completely fair, I don't really care about that anymore. I've moved on from worrying about it, or not worrying, but I've moved on from being sort of laser focused on it. Hence getting a regular job a few days a week just to keep that extra bump in income. So what I was thinking is to end it after 10 years and just say, nice experiment, 10 years done. Cool. Thanks a lot. 10 years of YouTube. I turn 50, channel turns 10. That's nice even numbers. Gives it a minute. It's over. Then I thought, I don't want to do that though. I want to keep doing it. I like it. Even though it's not what it was, I still like doing it. So then I thought, well, what if I did do something that could help the channel growth? What would that be? And obviously what that would have to be would be a bigger reach, like reaching out and like embracing other YouTube communities or YouTube channels. And by the way, when I talk about this, I'm specifically talking about YouTube. I'm not talking about Kick or Beam or Partai or D-Live or any of the other platforms. I'm just literally talking about YouTube. And so what I thought I should do is I should reach out to other creators once a week to go on and have an interview or a panel discussion. Whether it's on their channel or whether it's on my channel, we at least once a week, we engage with a creator we don't know, someone on the platform that's doing cool stuff. Doesn't matter their size, doesn't matter their channel statistics, just that they are interested in YouTube and they have something interesting to say. I'll spend the week researching the channel. I'll do that on all my other platforms throughout the week. We'll be streaming, we'll watch, we'll look at their videos, we'll talk about who they are, what they're doing. And then at the end of the week, we'll have an interview. And what that should do is put my channel in front of their viewers and put their channel in front of my viewers. So it's kind of like this mutual like agreement that we just kind of bounce off each other. And I'd like to conduct it like an interview. I'll say, I've done my research on your channel, didn't know about it before last week. I'm interested in hearing about that thing that you did with that thing that was in a couple of years ago, and you did that. That looked pretty cool. How did you go about that? And then we start talking, and then it just becomes like free form, long form, open air discussion, kind of like a podcast, kind of like any of the bigger podcasts, Lex Friedman, any of the bigger Joe Rogans, just that kind of open format discussion about anything, about whatever pops up. And I thought about some kind of like little hooks, I suppose. One of them would be that I can have my audience ask some questions that I can run the guest over. I say, oh, my guys wanted to know about this. And then at the end of the interview, I say, now I'm going to leave it up to you, the guest, to tell me who I should speak to next. So I can search YouTube as much as anybody else, right? I can search who's up and doing what. But if someone says, hey, man, I've got a guy that I know that you should talk to, I'll put you in touch. And then this next thing jumps to the next creator and the next community and the next pocket of YouTube. And that should give a little extra burst, right? Little bit of a boost. And if we do that for the whole year, maybe it will take longer than a year because there'll be some weeks where we can't do it. For instance, when I'm going off surfing or whatever. So 52 in total. We could call it 52 talks. Talks times 52 gives a 52. 52 gives it a minute, gives it a 52. I don't know. We'll do something, right? It's going to be on the channel, but it'll be within the channel and conversation. Now, what I wanted to address was that I did get Dale, creator here. He was a creator, a viewer here, a giver, long-term friend of the channel. He gave me a list of people that I should speak to. Unfortunately, he gave me a list of everybody that I've already spoke to on DLive on panels. So I don't want to be rude about it, but I'm not going to engage. I don't want to interview someone. I want to branch out. I want to branch off and out. I don't want to go and like he mentioned you could talk to Grimsky, you could talk to Elsa, you could talk to MD Witt, you could talk to Comtech. Just being polite about it. We've already talked, and I'm not like, sure, we can talk. There's no dramas with that, but this project is specifically about trying to suck out some juice out of other edges of YouTube that we haven't really tapped into yet, or tapped out. So that's what I want to do. And that's kind of why we've been testing the Social Ninja, the panel sort of set up so that we can just, by the way, I bit my lip surfing today and it's bleeding. No wonder I'm in pain. It's bleeding. I bit my lip out there today and I've been biting it ever since. I might just get Poopsie in here and she can do all the yapping. She loves to have a chat. All right, well, that's the plan anyway. I'll go and get Poopsie. I'll be right back. Here are some random images. These are images that you guys have supplied over the years. I'll be right back. Hello, Poopson.
Hello.
Hey, welcome to Culburra Beach. What? How you doing?
Good.
The big
New house.
New house, big changes. Is that in the way? That's okay.
No.
That's good.
Uncle Benny,
Yes.
what's on your mic?
Yes, I was just talking about that earlier. I don't know. How did this get here?
I don't know how Rosie got there.
Is it Rosie?
Yeah, I know.
Rosie. All right. Rosie can stay there. Is it a boy or a girl, though?
Girl.
You sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
I reckon that's a dude.
What do you think this is, Uncle Benny?
What do I think that is?
Yeah, like type of doll.
I reckon it's some kind of egg hatching dinosaur or something.
Incorrect. It's actually my mini baby.
Your mini baby.
Well, the rapper is saying my mini baby.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me ask you, before we get into the toyses, how has your first week down the coast been?
Good.
Yeah?
Half week of school.
Yeah, Wednesday started, huh?
Yeah. It's so strange because you and I did voting today.
Yes.
And then it's just like no one's there.
We had to vote at her school. We had our federal elections today, and I had to vote at school that she attends, which is pretty funny. You went to school on a Saturday?
Yeah.
You weirdo.
I'm just gonna pretend that this is.
Hey, tell the story about your new friend. This is so cute. So cute. What's it? First of all, tell the story about how she asked you to be friends.
So, this girl came up to me when it was like, when it was time, like when it was class time, and she just randomly came up to me and said, "Hey, do you want to be friends?"
No, you said she said.
Yeah, she just said,
"Can I please be your friend?"
Yeah, can I please be your friend? She just came up to me randomly, and I'm like, yeah, sure.
So cute, like just so polite. Can I please be your friend? Imagine you did that in like
Uncle Benny, remember in the car?
when we tried to remember her name. Tell that bit. She told me her name, and I was like, "That's a cool name." And then we both forgot it. You forgot it as well, and you spent the whole day with her.
Yeah.
And then how did you remind me what her name was? Starts with a. She said it starts. We knew it started with a B.
Yeah, I knew, and you knew.
I was saying Bridget, Brianna,
Bianca,
Brian.
Brian's a
It
boy
could
name.
have been. I was going with anything, and then the way she reminded me what the name was. Well, how did you do that?
On a couple, like one day later, like in the morning, when Uncle Benny came back, I was like, Uncle Benny, I remember the name, and you have to guess it. It's something you and Mama love to drink.
And it starts with a B.
Yeah,
It's actually it's more your mum that loves it. Mama and your mum.
Oh yeah, true. But you still drink it.
I drink it, but
it's not beer.
It's not beer. That was what I went with. But Mama doesn't drink beer. Neither does her mother.
No.
Bailey's. Her name's Bailey. That's a cool name.
Baylee.
Lee. Bailey. Okay. Bai.
No.
Bay.
Baylee.
It's literally Bailey. Wow, that's weird. Okay. But that was cute. Imagine being able to go up to someone in the street and just say, "Can I please be your friend?" Like you'd probably get locked up for that. But when you're in year 4/5, you got the composite.
5W.
That's so strange. Her school has the two classes in the same room. She's not in grade 4 and they're not in grade 5. They're in the same thing. It's called year 4/5. That's so weird. How do they split it up when they teach? You guys stop
There's
listening.
9 girls, and then in the whole entire class.
9 people.
9 girls.
How many dudes?
10.
So there's about 20 people in total, in both 4 and 5.
Yeah.
In total. Wow, that's a very small
Or like
class.
28.
Hang on, where are the extra 8 coming from?
I'm guessing how many people.
Okay, but that's more than
There are a lot of boys. I'm just guessing.
that's more than 9 and 10 though.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm just guessing.
You've done math before, haven't you?
Yeah.
So what have you got here? You got some toys.
I've got lots of toys.
Are these South Coast toys?
Yeah.
Walk us through them.
Just from Kmart.
Now you can see the cutoff there. The stream can't see them, so you have to lift them up if you want to show them on the.
So this was my first one. They're called My Mini Babies. and
Mummy babies.
my mini
My
babies.
mini babies.
My mini baby.
Okay. I keep thinking that's the end of the microphone, but it's in there still. I kind of like it though. It's Santa Claus, right? Like it's Christmas.
It's Rosie.
Yeah, but it's a Christmas elf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're from Kmart. They're little silicone dolls. Like compared to a kid's hand, it's only like that big.
That's tiny.
Yeah, I know. This is one compared to my hand.
It's very small. So that's a baby that goes in that pram. Well, that one's taken.
In this little like hand.
You got to lift it up. Show
In
it.
this little like high chair.
Gotcha.
And then the cutest thing, little bottle,
Nice.
little sippy cup. And then I can put that on the shelf down there. And then this is my oldest one. It's the pink one. So the varieties are pink, green, and yellow.
The what? Oh, the varieties.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pink, green, and yellow. Pink is dark skinned, as you can see.
Dark skinned. Okay. What's her name?
I named her Rosie as well.
Oh, whoa. 2 Rosies? That can't be right. That's a very common name.
I know.
Okay, yeah, but they can be called Rosie by 2.
No, she can't hear very well.
She can't hear?
She's got like devices in her ears. To,
Yeah, right.
Like hear Santa.
Yeah, okay.
So when I call her name, she's like, "Yes, Santa."
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
What, are you Santa?
No, she can't hear me say her name. So when I say Rosie,
Yeah.
she doesn't respond.
Right.
She's just chilling on that mic there.
She's just chilling on that mic. I like how her legs are just like fully squashed up with that. Just hanging in there. You guys can't see her face. Anyway, so that's Rosie.
Yeah. And then
Rosie goes in the pink pram.
What I love about these prams are that you can actually take away the top bit of the pram and it's like a little carrier
Show it to us.
for the baby. You can just... Oh, whoopsies. Just... If I can take it out.
Do you need a hand? Oh,
There we go. Like, it's just a little carrier.
Oh, you can carry it like into the train or something. Cool.
Yeah. So yeah,
All
that's what that. And then so that's my. I just got that like 3 days ago.
Yeah.
And then I got this one today. They're $10 each. They're very cheap. Because a normal silicone baby would be like this big, or even this big.
Right.
And that will be like $5,000, which is a lot.
Yeah, it's very malleable. Like you can squeeze them. They're very soft. It's almost like a
Please don't unwrap it.
It's almost like a jelly lolly. So that's Rosie sitting up there nicely.
Yeah. There's 3 ones, and then the pink one's dark skinned.
Yeah.
The green one is like your skin color.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's just a little boy. I named it Ethan.
You named it Ethan.
He loved that name.
I do love that name. Your mum doesn't love that name though.
No.
You chose that name.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
What?
Where have you heard that name before?
Oh, in like a dolls channel.
On YouTube?
Yeah.
Is it a boy or a girl?
Boy.
Is it a boy's name? Do you know anyone with that name?
No.
I thought it was interesting that she picked that name. There's a YouTuber I watch with that name. That's why when you said it, I was like, oh, that's interesting. I thought maybe you might have caught me watching and heard the name, but that wouldn't make any sense.
No.
So that's how old's Ethan?
He's just like 2 months old.
2 months, crikey. Now how old's Rosie?
She's like 3 months.
2 and 3, okay. So Rosie's the older sister, Ethan's the younger brother.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then this
Now,
one.
hang on, are they both with their eyes closed?
Yes.
So they're always sleeping?
Yeah.
Okay, sweet.
And then this one is Daisy.
Daisosity.
I've got 1 pair of twins.
Yes.
And then a sister and brother.
So dark-skinned, my
No.
colour skin, and what's...
No, dark skin, medium skin, light skin, skin.
Wait, is this one as well from the same series?
Yeah.
Okay. That one came with a little...
Nappy and change table.
I got
But
to
there's
sneeze.
different.
Hang on. Much better.
But there's different like there's different versions.
Okay.
Like there's these prams.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's change tables
Swish.
with little bottles down. And then there is like a rocker back and forth.
Okay.
Like it rocks back and forth and then like a little rattle.
Yep.
It's so cute. And then there's actually a cot, change table, and pram.
So tell me about Daisy. What's so cool about her?
Daisy, I love her because she's the yellow one. And I got this green one, this yellow one, and this other yellow one today with no dupes.
No dupes.
Dupes is like doubles.
No doubles. No duplicates.
Yeah.
Wait, when you buy these, you don't know what you're getting?
Yeah, they're mystery.
Oh, it's a mystery. Okay. So you just buy it and then you open it and then you find out.
This is the stuff.
That's pretty good marketing, huh? You just pay the money and then you don't know what you've got. So you've got them all now though.
Not all of them. I only got 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Wait, but you got the change table, but not the green change table. You got the yellow change table.
I got the pink pram.
Yep.
The green pram.
Yep.
The yellow pram.
Yep.
And the yellow change table.
Yeah, I see. Yeah.
And then that's what I mean by
the rocker and stuff. Yeah, true.
But
These are all the varieties you can get here. Is that focusing? The iPhone's not focusing that well. Too close. That's better. Yeah.
this is really
My
cute.
mini baby.
It's really cute because with each one, it comes with a little birth certificate.
Oh, does it now?
Yeah.
Oh, this is where you write the details on there. So you write their names on there and everything.
Yeah.
Birth certificate.
And you actually
Cool.
have to make these prams and whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So this is the ball they come in. I've just taken off the wrapper and opened it. It's empty. It's just like an ostrich egg shape.
Yeah.
It is.
Do you know what would look funny? You would look like a mouse. With those ears, too, like a mouse.
Oh.
Yeah. All right. Aside from the toys, because toys can be had anywhere, but let's put those aside and say, what are you looking?
I want to have this.
What are you looking forward to most about being down here? Like what's
Like living down here.
Yeah, like what's the cool things?
That I've got. Wait, what? That I've got not my own room.
Sharing a room, not so cool, but that won't be forever.
I've got most of my stuff
Yeah.
with me. Like even that play couch that Dad got me for my 7th birthday.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have that down here.
Yeah. Cool.
And I can build forts
Yep.
wherever, whenever,
Yep.
and then you can just fold. It's foldable.
What about like I can hear it from here. The ocean, like you're gonna be swimming and
Oh yeah.
maybe surfing. I was saying that she's gonna
I
get.
don't want to surf.
I was saying that when she gets to school in the sports days, they'll be like, "Oh yeah, we're going surfing for sport." Like, you don't get that up in the city, You might have Bailey might be into surfing. You never know.
Yeah.
But many opportunities, good fun times. Now, my chat is extremely quiet today. No one is here to say hello, so let's just ignore that and talk amongst ourselves. Look, the chat hasn't even moved once. Here's what it is. What else is on your mind?
Not much.
Not much. Okay. Let me ask, if you had to pick a favorite out of all of these mini me's, which would you choose? Daisy. Yeah.
Well, Daisy in the change table
Okay.
because I love that damn bottle so much.
You love that damn bottle so much. Did you hear this language coming out of her? You watch your tongue, girl. I don't want to hear any foul language. Now that I'm acting parent, watch your damn mouth.
You said one swear word a week.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
I was telling her about how I gave Baxter and Claudia one swear word per day.
Well, that's just picking favorites.
You weren't even born, so I couldn't give you a swear word at that point. But
Well, that's just picking favorites.
they learned. And Baxter and Claudia don't swear much now.
You. Excuse me?
Don't do they? I haven't heard him swear.
Baxter, when I was there, he said something starting with F. Not fire truck.
Sounds like duck. Starts
Yeah.
with an F. Ooh-wee. All right.
In front of me.
In front of you? Have you ever heard that word before?
No.
No.
And even the
So how did you know it was bad if you'd never heard it before?
Mum said it.
So you had heard it before. You knew it.
I
Your
had-
mum said it. Uh-oh.
Just don't tell her that.
Well, if mum said it, yeah, she won't see this. This is not live to
Okay,
the
good.
internet or anything.
It is.
She so if your mum said it, then at least you can say, well, I heard you say it, mum, so I can say it. You know?
Yeah.
If it's good for her, it's good for you. Kind of. I was gonna throw to the chat to ask if anyone had any questions, but seeing as though either no one's here or
I really want someone to be here.
yeah, there's numbers up there, but no one's saying anything. So fine. Those numbers, whatever. It is what it is. I was only going to stream for half an hour. We've gone over half hour. But did you? I was going to say something about your. Oh, I was going to mention my Christmas present to you 2 Christmases ago.
Don't.
Do you want me to talk about that? You don't want to do it, do you?
No.
I think I told my stream about this too. I think I talked to them about it before I did it. Spoiler alert, she's not going to do it. It's been sitting there forever. We're going to throw it in the bin. It's a big canvas. But that's okay because that leaves that space up there for my massive skate print that's coming once I get a... I've got to get a frame. I'm going to go to an op shop and buy an old shitty frame, and then I'm going to get this print that David Pang took, and I'm going to print it up and put it up there. A skate photo from the days gone by.
Wait.
Excuse me. That sounded like a really cool little fart. Do it again. How did you make that noise? Do it softer.
I can't.
That's a beautiful little fart noise. All right, well, I guess if there's no one here to ask questions, I guess we'll wrap it up here.
Can I just say why I'm wearing pajamas?
Go ahead.
These are my new pajamas, moon stuff and stuff. But the reason I'm wearing these and not the one I really wanted, like my new. That's split off. My new bow pajamas?
Yes.
They're a 10. Size 10.
Oh, they're too big.
Mum thinks I'm in a size 14 for some weird reason.
Oh, they're too small then.
And I saw...
Hey, tell us about your room that I set up for you.
Oh, yeah.
Happy with that?
Really
Shelves.
happy. Shelves.
All the little knick-knack holes.
And I can put these on my shelves.
Yeah.
And I can... In the night, I'm like, Mum, can I play? And you're like, you don't have any toys up there. And I'm like, grab something off the shelf. Yeah, I do. Drops. And she's like, ow!
Got the chalkboard up there as well. Or the magnet board.
Chalkboard?
Magnet board.
It's not a magnet board, it's a whiteboard.
It's a whiteboard, but you put magnets on it. You can write on it and you got magnets. Remember all the magnets?
That's a whiteboard.
Yeah, but they're magnets.
I know the magnets.
Yeah. Hey, Magnet Man would go up there too.
Maggie.
You want to grab Magnet Man?
Yeah, I will.
You remember you're wired in. Actually, you should be okay. It's got a long cable, but... Yeah. Well, I mean, interesting life changes going on here, folks. Magnet Boy might magnetize to the microphone.
It's got a little slit.
Oh, it's got a broken leg. Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Magnet Boy. Will you go up like that as well? Oh, wow. It only magnets to the front.
Uncle Benny.
Oh, no.
Uncle Benny.
Yeah. Why doesn't it stand up?
Tell Mum what I really wanted to get, but you said we should get it from moving down here.
Oh, a cat.
A kitten.
Kitten, yeah. Well, we still can.
I've got 3 possibilities.
Yes.
A little grey cat with stripes on it. white cat.
A
Or an
white
orange
cat.
tabby cat.
Yeah. An orange tabby cat.
Or a black cat.
Which one do you think you'd like the most?
White cat or black cat?
Which one out of those two?
Mm-mm.
If you had to choose.
Probably grey cat.
That's not choosing between white and black. That's choosing another cat, but it's not the same
No,
color.
I just said it like before.
Okay, let me rephrase it. If you had to choose a white cat or a black cat, which would you choose?
Well, white cats are normally deaf or blind or even both.
Are they?
Yeah.
They're born like that? Okay, that's news to me.
Normally. Well, sometimes. But if it would be blind or deaf or even both,
Yeah,
then I would choose a white cat.
sure.
But if it was a perfect white cat, I would choose a white cat.
Yes. So if the white cat had perfect
Blind.
eyesight and not deaf, you'd get it. Nice. Cool. We'll look for a healthy white cat then.
They're normally $500.
Are they really?
Yeah, normally.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah. Brianna told me. She's got a cat.
$500.
For a cat.
Where did she pay that for? Like at a pound or something? She bought it.
No, she just bought it.
Where do you buy cats from?
I don't know. The pet shop?
So hang on. This is your new friend or this is an old friend? Brianna.
Brianna.
No, no.
With Biggles.
Bailey is your new bee friend.
My old bee friend.
So Brianna's not down here,
No.
but she's got a cat worth $500.
Yeah.
How's its hearing?
Biggles. Mr. Bigglesworth.
Oh, right. I do remember Mr. Biggles. Yeah. How
His full name is Mr. Bigglesworth. This is when he's in trouble. Mr. Bigglesworth. And then this is her normally. Call me Biggles.
How did you see? She didn't bring it to school though.
No.
No, you can't bring a cat to
A
show.
cat's like this big.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. If I would have to choose between a white cat and a grey cat, just changing it up a bit,
Yeah,
I would choose a grey cat. Definitely.
a grey cat. Yeah.
Like a tiny little grey cat, like a little potato-sized. Potato-sized.
A potato-sized cat.
No one's in the chat.
Yeah, it's pretty quiet.
I don't like that.
Well, we can wrap it up here anyway. We wanted to just talk a little about the changes, and I think we did that, so we can wrap it up. Do you want to do the honors? You remember? I've got a new Stream Deck, by the way, but this old Stream Deck still works. You remember how it works? What you got to do?
Yeah.
See if you remember.
That.
Yeah.
No, I want to use a new stream.
That one doesn't work for this stream. That you can turn the lights off with that one though. If you press the power button, it'll turn the lights off. Is that what you wanted to do though?
But. Wait, what? Where? Oh, but. It's the baby's bottom.
Yeah. You gotta tell it, say goodbye before you press that last one.
Bye.
Yeah, you can hear it. Thanks, folks. See you soon.
See you.
Oh, wow, that's interesting.
What?
It didn't change. It'll just end. All right, cool. Oh, you didn't press. Oh, wow. Hold. Oh, you pressed it. No, you can't. If you keep pressing it, it stops it. Wow. Do it one more time. Try it one more time. Now it's running. Did you, when you were pressing it, you must have been pressing it like all the time?
Yeah.
Is that sound coming in again? I wonder what happens now. Because it's still...